Rob? My friend Rob here, he's going to go ahead and introduce our next speaker.
Thank you, Charles. My name is Rob Van Zan. I'm a member of Fond du Lac City Council. I'm a proud conservative, and I want to say the first speaker today is a person I served personally with on City Council, and he has done great good down in Madison. He's looking to get re-elected in a month, and introduce Jeremy Thiesfeldt.
Good afternoon, everybody. Raise your hand if you wish it was a little bit warmer today. Well, it is what it is, and we're going to make the best of this. Welcome to the 52nd District. I am proud to have this event within the borders of the Assembly District that the good citizens here have asked me to serve. And you know what time it is? It's time to get this crowd fired up. We have a great lineup for you here today. I want you to be enthusiastic. So you need to shake off any shyness that you might have, because there's no place for that here today. It's just too cold to sit still and just listen. I want you to exercise your voice and get excited for the opportunity that we have, because I truly believe that in the next month we have the opportunity and we are going to save the United States of America. When I was told I was going to be the first out of the gate today, I thought about how I could get this crowd warmed up. Considering the temperature today, that took on a different meaning. Since I taught Phi-Ed for over 20 years, maybe I should lead you in some calisthenics. Anybody up for some jumping jacks? All right, there's a few people there. Yeah, feel free anytime. We want you moving around and making noise. No, I think the best way to get you fired up today is for us all to focus on that one thing that is most important to you as an American. It is that which is truly embedded, I believe, in the nature of all human beings. What is that one thing that drives us here in America? Freedom. It's freedom. Let's hear it again. Freedom. Come on, again. Freedom. You're going to get used to saying that a lot today. I am Jeremy Thiesfeldt, and I'm running for re-election to the Wisconsin State Assembly. I'm often asked, why did I give up my safe, secure high school teaching job, a job that I really enjoyed, to get tangled up in the world of state politics? The answer to that question is quite simple. I did it for my family, I did it for my state, I did it for my nation, I did it for you. And now you need to also do it for all the rest of us here as well today. I could stand up here and give the usual political speech about what I've done in office and what I intend to do if I'm blessed with re-election. While that certainly is important, that is not the core critical threat that is facing our nation today. That core critical issue we face is what you were just chanting a moment ago. What was it again? Freedom! On Election Day, we will have millions who will go out and will cast uninformed votes. But I don't think we have any of those people here today. This event is filled with people who understand freedom, whether it be political freedom, economic freedom, religious freedom, freedom of speech, or a whole host of other freedoms. We all understand that we are endowed with that gift from our Creator. Freedom is what has made the United States of America the most successful nation in history. But the time has come to cast a larger net. Since 1913, I'm pretty sure those of you who studied this stuff in here, you know that that was a very bad year for freedom in the United States of America. And we have seen a slide towards government power ever since. It has been a rather slow, rather imperceptible slide triggered by some events in that particular year. It's tragic that we have taken the most precious earthly gift from our God. What is it again? A gift that was recognized and enshrined in the Constitution by the Founding Fathers, and our nation is letting it slowly slip away. Well, that slow slide is not imperceptible anymore, nor is it slow anymore. It's time to put a halt to the growth of government in the United States of America, and it is time for us to reestablish our authority over that which we, the people, created. To use a ladle from a book I recently read, I believe we are in the midst of a freedom shift in the world today. You might ask, how do we see this through? How do we make sure that this really happens? And my answer is going to sound kind of odd, but it's the dash. I read a poem that was written back in 1996. It was called The Dash, and I think answers and personifies the answer to that question of how we do this. Think about what has been your life. One day, we are all going to pass away, and someone will mark the days of our life from the beginning with the year of our birth. That's not the year of my birth, actually. It's the year of our birth to the end with the year of our death. Now, what is left? We had birth and we had death. In the middle, we have that dash. With that dash, there ought to be a whole lot more of your time on grace to earth than just those two numbers. That dash, that little line between your birth and your death, is often ignored by anybody other than those who truly knew you. But that dash signifies what you have done with your life. When the Lord takes me home one day, I want the focus to be on my dash. I want it to be clear that my dash was spent advancing the cause. What was it again? And I want my children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to know that my time here was spent surrounded by others who did the same. Let's make 2012 be the year that America said enough and started throwing off the ball and chain that so many want to place on our lives and limit our ability to grow. On November 6th, let's cast our votes for candidates that we have studied and we truly know that they respect and treasure freedom and have given evidence of it in the lives that they lead. We are on a path to creating this freedom shift, and you are the foot soldiers in that army. Actually, let me take that back. You are not the foot soldiers, you are the generals in that army, and it's time for you to get out there and recruit some more foot soldiers. But in order for you to be a leader, you need to know your stuff. We must dedicate ourselves to studying the Constitution, because when you study, knowledge is power. We have all found ourselves in situations such as this. We're engaged in a political conversation with friends or acquaintances in which we know they are wrong, and they're trying to convince us that they are right. But in order to maintain harmony in the conversation, we switch topics. And we almost apologetically say, well, that's just my opinion. Well, that isn't enough. What's to keep the other side from just simply saying, that's my opinion? And then we intellectually stand on equal ground because we refuse to fight. We must be willing to engage and win followers to the cause. This is too important to back down. We are not taking stances on what is the best flavor of ice cream, or Coke versus Pepsi, or tastes great and less filling. We are dealing with serious issues facing the future survival of what we know to be the United States of America for future generations of freedom-loving Americans. And we must be willing to engage on serious topics with others using well-informed answers, because the fruits of victory will lead us to advancing the cause of that word we have repeated so often today. What is it one more time? Who is with me? Join me. Join Rick Gudex, who you're going to hear from here shortly. Join Tommy Thompson. Join Mitt Romney and our native son, Paul Ryan. That momentum is on our side, and most of all, the truth is on our side. And the truth will set you free. Thank you, everybody, and God bless the United States of America. Thanks, Jeremy. Thank you so much.